Today, we're going to talk about a woman who solved her own murder case after she was killed. Hi guys, my name is Perry and welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Let's get started. Teresita Basa was born in 1929 in Philippines. She moved to the United States around her 30s to study music, but she eventually became a respiratory therapist at Edgewater Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. According to Teresita's friends, she was quiet, kind, and the last person that you would think that would be a victim of such a violent crime. However, the fire department was called to put out a fire in her apartment at 9 p.m. on the night of February 21, 1977. The firemen were really shocked to find her nude body under the sheets with a butcher's knife buried in her chest. It was obvious that it was a sexual crime, but in the blaze, the autopsy determined that she was not raped. There was no motive for killing someone kind like Teresita. Everything was destroyed due to the fire and there was no evidence. But there was only one memo saying get theater tickets for AS. But who killed poor Teresita? And did the police find anything else in her apartment? They thought it might have been her boyfriend because according to Teresita's friends, they were continuously arguing about stuff and they had some serious problems. They also suspected that AS might have been involved in the crime, but they did not know what the initials stood for. 5 months after Teresita's murder, her co-worker Remy Bias Chua, who was also a native Filipinese, and her husband contacted Detective Joe Stachula, claiming to have some information about Teresita's murder. Remy told Detective Joe that she was having visions and dreams in which Teresita appeared to her, begging her to go to the police and tell everyone about what happened to her. One night, when Remy was taking a nap at her home, according to her husband, Joe, she starts talking in another voice, claiming that she is Teresita. She tells Joe that her killer's name is Alan Showery, another orderly who works at Edgewater Hospital in Chicago. Joe decided not to go to the police because he had no clear evidence. Then, the voice possessed Remy a second time, asking Joe why he did not go to the police, and he told her that he had no clear evidence and that's why he didn't go. Then, Teresita told Joe that Showery had stolen her jewelry that night and had given it to his girlfriend as a gift. So Detective Joe Stachula went around asking the hospital staff, and some of their co-workers confirmed that Showery was planning to go to Teresita's that night for repairing her television. Detective Stachula brought Showery in for questioning. Showery confirmed that he was at Teresita's that night and he was repairing her television, but he forgot the tools, so he went back home, and when he came back, he saw that the apartment was on fire. Stachula didn't believe Showery's words, so he asked his girlfriend if he had given her any jewelry recently, and she said yes. She also let Teresita's family inspect it, and they confirmed that some of it was Teresita's. Detective Stachula confronted Showery with evidence, and eventually, surprisingly, Showery confessed that he was there at Teresita's that night and he left her apartment, but he came back with a plan to rob her and make it look like a sexual assault. Even though Showery had confessed to all of his crime, he was pleaded not guilty. When a mistrial occurred, he was pleaded guilty, and he went to prison for 14 years for cold-blooded murder. But then he was released on parole in 1983. The killer is on the loose. Take care of yourself and see you on the next video.